What's up? It is, oh fuck it. Don't even give a shit what date it is or whatever. I know it's what 2:30, 2:45. I think it might be the 17th of March. Not too sure. Not too sure if this is the 16th of March video diary. Whatever. You'll see in the video title, right? Today I wanted to talk about something. The art of being humble. Now, in my opinion, being humble is one of the most underappreciated skills in entrepreneurship. And it is a skill. In all honesty, it is a skill. You do have to cultivate it because as humans, we were all born with a level of ego and pride, right? So yes, you do have to cultivate that skill of being humble. Now, what is being humble and why does it help? Being humble is not saying that everyone's better than you. Being humble is not talking, right? Being humble isn't being the quietest person in the room. Can be in some situations, but it's not necessarily that. Being humble means that you are aware of your limitations. And when I say limitations, I don't mean self-beliefs, like self-limiting beliefs or whatever. I mean genuine limitations. I mean, if I told you to recite me pi, like the numbers of pi, you probably wouldn't be able to. That is one limitation, right? But that doesn't mean that you can't break through that by learning and memorizing the numbers of pi. But being humble starts with understanding your limitations. Currently, as of this moment, what can you not do that you need to be able to do to achieve your goal? That's where humbleness begins. And I think where humbleness begins is where your journey truly begins, because that's when you truly start learning. Now, understanding your limitations and understanding what you don't understand is probably one of the hardest things that you could ever do. Because at the end of the day, you don't know what you don't know, right? But being humble can manifest itself in different situations. For example, when you see someone doing better than you, and when you see someone doing exactly what you want to do, exactly in the place that you want to be, what is your reaction? Does it come from a place of ego, or does it come from a place of humility, humbleness? If it comes from a place of ego, what you might feel is a level of jealousy towards this person, a level of envy. And I won't lie, I'm very guilty of this. I get very, very jealous and envious of other people, almost angrily so. And that's why being humble is even more important to me. Or do you react from a place of humility? Do you look at this person and what he's achieved or she's achieved and say, this person knows something that I don't, and I want to learn that, because chances are it's going to bring me closer to where he is. That is the difference between ego and humility. Now, in my opinion, ego and humility go hand in hand. You cannot be completely humble and you cannot be completely egotistical. I think you need the humility to see clearly, and the ego to keep your delusions alive. And that's where I see most people struggling. I see most people that are too egotistical and they don't have the vision to see exactly where they're going wrong. They don't know what they're doing wrong, they can't fix it. And that's where their ego sort of blinds them a little bit. But I've also seen other situations where people are too humble. And in my opinion, being too humble is just as bad as being too egotistical. Because being too humble means that, yes, you are aware of your limitations, but you are so humble to where you start seeing false limitations. And you start believing that people have more than you can ever cultivate in your life. And that's where inaction begins. Or that's where action never begins. So you need a balance of both. And no one's born with it perfectly, right? Of course some people are, but no one's truly born with the perfect level of humility and the perfect level of ego. You have to balance it. Just like everything, you got to find the right balance for you that propels you forward, but at the same time, giving you a 360 view of everything around you. So that's humility. And I need more of it.